lives know, the people who were killed by the bullets of police were unarmed. Unarmed. And it takes time for you to shoot, focus, fire. Or rather, to focus, fire, kill. It takes time to do that.
Absolutely.
So what reforms are being taken, or what reforms are being done right now to ensure that security agencies can look at a crowd and decide that we're not going to shoot here, we're not going to throw tear gas, we're going to allow them their constitutional rights to protest, to picket, to remember, to commemorate, and not kill them?
You know, I want to take us back. When some of the organizers of protests of whatever nature, whether it is Saba, whatever it is, whether it is finance bill protest, whether it is a demonstration, whether it's a picket, some of them have issued statements that are of a security concern. For example, when somebody says, tomorrow there will be no schools, there will be no going to work, there will be no passing through this road, because we shall occupy it and we shall protest to petition Parliament on whatever matter. What that means is, for the people who are not interested in your march to Parliament, for the people who are not interested in your protest, you're already infringing on their right to do whatever they want to do. That sends a signal to the authorities that there is likely to be people that their rights are being infringed on and they must be protected. So the police come out and protect the rights of those who are protesting and those who are not protesting.
By killing others?
That. No, not by killing anyone, by ensuring that that protest is peaceful and everyone enjoy that right in equal measure.
How do they ensure that the protest is peaceful? I really, this is what I was asking, the ways. How do they ensure, how do police ensure that a protest
First of all,
peaceful?
It is a requirement. And I am not qualified to speak for the police, but I understand the law. It is a requirement that every person who organizes a protest or demonstration must first of all inform the police through officer commanding station.
Yes.
That is what the Public Order Act says.
Yes.
Once you do that, then you work hand in hand with the police to ensure that you identify the routes that you'll follow, and the police put measures in place to ensure that those routes are peaceful and there are no criminals that involving or infiltrating, and they take you through.
Right.
That is expectation. But there are instances where we have seen organizers issue media statements that we will be taking petition to Parliament through Arambe House, and they take it to the media, or they take it to the police headquarters. That is not the officer commanding station place of work. The OCSs are all over. Now, when that happens, the police come out and say, we have not received any notification to that effect. Therefore, we consider that protest illegal.
Okay.
The problem starts there. Now, you have asked a very good question. How do the police ensure that these protests are peaceful? Majority of our police officers remain professionals. They are trained to protect life and property. And I have seen instances where the police plead with the protesters and tell them, please ensure that you identify your team and don't allow criminals to invade. Don't allow criminals to infiltrate. Because when you do so, this protest will cease to be a peaceful protest and it become a riot. But the protesters sometimes also become violent and they say, no, we know our people, allow us to go. That confrontation, when it starts, it becomes very difficult to protect life and to protect property. But I admit, there are instances where the police officers have also used excessive force and we have seen death. Today, I serve in a panel of victim compensation, and we are dealing with such cases where people died as a result of gunshots.
People died as a result of police killing them.
I am telling you that statement must be proved. But I am aware that there are people who died as a result of gunshots, and there are medical reports presented to the experts who are medical officers in the panel to do categorization. So, in summary, what I'm saying is, as a country, we have to reflect. We have to look back and see, is it possible to ensure that we have the police maybe retrained on how to handle crowds? Do we look at the police curriculum? Do we look at the Public Order Act? When the Kenya National Commission of Human Rights handed the report on the development of framework for reparation of human rights violation, including from demonstration and public protest, to the president, and ultimately the president gave us that report for implementation administratively. If you read the report, you will see in that report that they have recommended the issues of what to do with them, what do you call it, police Public Order Act, to ensure that the police are retrained on some of these areas. The panel itself has seen it fit to engage a multi-stakeholder team to ensure that we now have serious police reforms in their conduct, in dealing with the demonstrators. Because it is true that the public, when they go out to demonstrate, there are confrontation between the public and the police, and people